Encounter operations are underway in Kupwara and Doda. In Kupwara, 2 terrorists have been eliminated by the forces. But the larger debate is that why is the Jammu region under such threat in the recent days? Our forces are going all out, but it is time for full-on action against Pakistan and dismantle the terror module. The second story that we are getting to you today is the Chandigarh-Dibrugarh Express derailment. There are 4 people reportedly who have died in the mishap. More details coming to you on that. I am Pragya Bakshi Sharma, bringing you these stories and more top stories of the day at 6 p.m. from our Noida studios. Chandigarh-Dibrugarh Express derails in Uttar Pradesh's Gonda. Official sources say at least 4 casualties reported. All-out operation in Jammu and Kashmir. 2 terrorists neutralized in Kupwara. Search operation in Doda and Poonch underway.
भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को जिस प्रकार से टारगेट किया जाता है, उससे हिंसा बढ़ सकती है। दुनिया के सबसे लोकप्रिय नेता पर उत्तेजना से भरी टिप्पणी करके हम हिंसक तत्वों को प्रोत्साहित न करें।
BJP cautions opposition over provocative statements against Prime Minister after assassination bid on Trump. Supreme Court directs NTA to declare results of NEET UG 2024 by 12 p.m. noon on Saturday. After Srinagar and Darbhanga, Palestinian flags raised in Bengal's Murshidabad. US President Biden tests positive for COVID-19 while traveling in Vegas. Biden to self-isolate in Delaware residence. In a major breakthrough in the ongoing counter-terror operations following the deadly Doda encounter, the Joint Security Forces on Thursday neutralized 2 terrorists as a fresh exchange of fire broke out in the heavily forested Kiran sector of Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara. Here's a report.
While the nation still mourns the 4 fallen bravehearts in the Doda encounter, the forces registered a big win on Thursday. One Jaish terrorist was neutralized as a fresh exchange of fire broke out in the Kiran sector of Jammu and Kashmir. Another terrorist was neutralized in a separate encounter in Kupwara.
Line of control makes difficult for these terrorists to sneak in, and that is what happened in today's operation as well, when the terrorists, a group of 3 to 4 terrorists who were making movements in this area, and the credible leads about the movement was received by the Jammu and Kashmir police, that was shared with the Indian Army, and accordingly the operation, the joint operation was launched, and still this operation is taking place here in this very terrain. So as of now, the 2 dead bodies of the Pakistani terrorists, the heavily armed terrorists, have been recovered, and the anti-terror operation is still continuing in the Kiran sector in Kupwara's North Kashmir.
The exchange of fire began after the forces cornered 3 to 4 terrorists in the Kiran sector.
If we speak of the Doda encounter, the operation is still underway. The terrorists, however, taking the advantage of the darkness of the night, they escaped to the nearby area, but the entire ridge and the connecting exit points, they all have been shut by the Jammu and Kashmir police along with the Indian Army, and now the manhunt is launched for these terrorists. Important to mention that this is a group of 3 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, possibly those who have infiltrated in the last 1.5 months. This is the same group and has carried out multiple terror attacks. Yesterday also, they tried to attack the Indian Army base, the operational base that was established, but the attempt was thwarted by the security forces, and now the search operation is on. 2 jawans of the Indian Army, those who got injured, they have been airlifted and are presently being treated at the Northern Command of the Indian Army.
Meanwhile, in a crackdown on terror facilitators in the valley, the J&K police detained 140 people for aiding the Kathua ambush attack. Those arrested allegedly provided logical assistance to the Jaish terrorists behind the Kathua ambush attack.
The top officials in the intelligence agencies that more than 140 people have been detained by the agencies in regard to the attack that took place on the 8th of July, in which 5 brave hearts of the Indian Army's 22 Garhwal unit were killed in action while they were moving from one location to another when they were ambushed by the Pakistani terrorists. That group was also 3 to 4 terrorists that carried out attack, and using the M4 carbine and AK-47 steel core bullets, they've attacked the security forces and also hurled grenades at them, in which 5 brave hearts got injured and 5 were killed in action. Now, during the investigation, it came into being that there is a larger conspiracy, that how the locals provided the aids, the support system to the terrorists, those including those provided them the communication access, those provided the logistic support, and there are also few people, those who ferried the terrorists from one location to another, those who gave the terrorists the food. That all is being probed by the Jammu and Kashmir police along with the central agencies, the state investigation agency and the national investigation agency. They are also helping the Jammu and Kashmir police in the parallel investigation that they are carrying out. But the important investigation is that 140 people have been detained, and that is what we are getting to know from a senior functionary in the central intelligence agencies.
Meanwhile, a second encounter broke out in the valley after the forces managed to neutralize one Jaish terrorist in Kiran. Forces in relentless pursuit of the Doda killers, it is only a matter of time before they are neutralized.
In an unfortunate incident raising fresh questions over the safety of railway passengers, 5 to 6 coaches of Dibrugarh Express have derailed in Gonda in eastern Uttar Pradesh on Thursday. The derailment has claimed the lives of 4 passengers while many are feared trapped. Here's a report.
In an incident that has brought the loopholes in railway security to the fore, 4 to 5 coaches of the Dibrugarh Express derailed in Gonda. While at least 4 passengers perished in the incident, many more are feared trapped in the derailed coaches. UP CM Yogi Adityanath and his Assam counterpart took cognizance of the derailment and rescue teams were dispatched to the scene. A senior railway official said doctors were at the scene of the incident.
अभी की जो अपडेट हम लोगों को मिली है, रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन जारी है, हमारे मेडिकल वैन पहुंच गए, हमारे डॉक्टर्स, मेडिकल इक्विपमेंट सभी साइट पे पहुंच गए हैं। जो अभी साइट की रिपोर्ट है उसके अनुसार एक व्यक्ति की इसमें मृत्यु हुई है और 6 लोग माइनर इंजरीज हैं, एक थोड़ा सा ग्रेवियस इंजरी मिली है और लगातार हम लोग रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन कर रहे हैं और जो यात्री इसमें फंसे हुए हैं उनको ले जाने के लिए एक रेक का अरेंजमेंट किया जा रहा है, बसेस की व्यवस्था की जा रही है जिससे यात्रियों को गंतव्य स्थान तक पहुंचाया जाए। बिल्कुल उन यात्रियों को उनके गंतव्य स्थान तक पहुंचाने के लिए सिमिलर टाइप की एक रेक फॉर्मेशन की जा रही है, कुछ ही देर में उनको जो है उनके गंतव्य स्थान तक पहुंचाया जाएगा।
The latest in a row of such incidents has raised fresh questions on the security of railway passengers.
यहाँ ये 2:30 बजे के करीब में हादसा हुआ है। हाँ। चंडीगढ़ डिब्रूगढ़ एक्सप्रेस में गोंडा से करीब 20 किलोमीटर आगे है ये जी। तो बता रहे मनकापुर अभी यहाँ से 5 किलोमीटर है। हाँ। और 2 बोगियाँ तो एकदम से ऐसे पलट गई हैं। हाँ। एक बोगी ऐसे लगी है, बाकी तो आप देख ही सकते हैं पटरियों की क्या हाल है, पटरियाँ खिसक चुकी हैं यहाँ पे। कैजुअलिटी भी हो सकती है, अभी उसका मालूम नहीं है, लोग अपनी जान बचा करके कैसे कैसे निकल रहे हैं।
The incident comes close on the heels of the derailment of the Kanchenjunga Express in Siliguri, which claimed the lives of 9 passengers and left another 30 injured. As another train meets an accident, raising questions over railway safety, the passengers are left to bear the brunt.
Signaling the collapse of the India Alliance in Haryana, the Aam Aadmi Party has announced that it will go solo in all 90 seats in the poll-bound state. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann made this announcement, stressing his party's plan to extend its footprint beyond Punjab. Senior AAP members have also hit out at the BJP government, citing rising unemployment and farmer distress. Have a look at this report.
AAP makes a big electoral announcement ahead of the upcoming Haryana Assembly elections. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwat Mann reveals that the Aam Aadmi Party will be contesting all the 90 seats in the upcoming Haryana polls.
हरियाणा में इलेक्शन आ रही है तो आम आदमी पार्टी पूरी ताकत से हरियाणा की इलेक्शन लड़ेगी विधानसभा की, क्योंकि हरियाणा ने हर एक पार्टी को टाइम दे दिया, हर एक पार्टी को, नॉट ओनली बीजेपी एंड कांग्रेस, लोकल पार्टी क्षेत्रीय पार्टियों को भी टाइम दिया, लेकिन किसी ने भी हरियाणा के लोगों के साथ वफा नहीं की.
Hinting that the AAP may look beyond its tie-up with the Congress, Mann adds that his party will be contesting elections all over the country.
हम लोग बड़े खुश हैं इस बात से कि हमारी पार्टी जो है वो डे बाय डे कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई चुनाव होता है तो आम आदमी पार्टी जो है लड़ेगी. लोकसभा में भी हमने 3 ऐसे, संगरूर हमारा जो 2.25 लाख से हमने संगरूर जीता, होशियारपुर हमने बीजेपी से सीट जो है वो हमने छीन ली, और अनंतपुर साहब हमारी नई सीट है, और तीनों हमारे बहुत अच्छे बुलारे हैं. ऑलरेडी उन्होंने पहले सेशन में बोल के अपना आग्रह, अपनी पहचान बना ली है.
The Aam Aadmi Party also came down heavily on the Haryana government.
पिछले 10 साल से हरियाणा में डबल इंजन की सरकार चल रही है.
Sanjay Singh, AAP Rajya Sabha MP, also underlined the party's long-term electoral plans at a press conference.
10 साल में इस डबल इंजन की सरकार ने हरियाणा को क्या दिया है, ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण सवाल है. हरियाणा के सड़कों पे हमने लाठियां चलते हुए देखी. हरियाणा के किसानों को किस तरीके से आंदोलन में कुचला गया, ये हमने देखा. पंजाब हरियाणा के किसानों की मांगों को किस तरीके से रौंदा गया, ये हमने देखा. हरियाणा में बेरोजगारी एक बहुत बड़ी समस्या है. अग्निवीर योजना इस देश के साथ धोखा है, वो वापस होना चाहिए. ये हमारा इस चुनाव में भी मुद्दा होगा. हरियाणा के अंदर सभी सीटों पर आम आदमी पार्टी मजबूती से चुनाव लड़ेगी.
Singh said Kejriwal will bring a chance to Haryana's political landscape like he did in Punjab and Delhi.
आम आदमी पार्टी से एक उम्मीद है लोगों को, तो एक बहुत अच्छा नारा अपने बेटे, अपने लाल के लिए हरियाणा की जनता ने दिया है, बदलेंगे हरियाणा का हाल, अब लाएंगे केजरीवाल.
Senior AAP members stressed the party's emergence as a national player.
आम आदमी पार्टी एक नेशनल पार्टी बन चुकी है. जब से हमने गुजरात में 14% वोट हासिल किए, तब से ऑफिशियली इलेक्शन कमीशन द्वारा आम आदमी पार्टी एक नेशनल पार्टी है, और सिर्फ 10 साल में नेशनल पार्टी बनी है. फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग पार्टी है. 2 स्टेटों में हमारी सरकार है, तो एक बहुत अच्छी हाजिरी लोकतंत्र के सभी संस्थाओं में हमारी है.
After announcing their plan to go solo, AAP cited cultural similarities between Delhi and Haryana.
हरियाणा के लोग जो हैं वो बदलाव चाहते हैं, और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि कल्चर मिलता है. पंजाब का, दिल्ली का, हरियाणा से कल्चर मिलता है. तो सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि केजरीवाल साहब हरियाणा से बिलोंग करते हैं.
While the AAP lays out its expansion plan in Haryana foray, the big question remains: will it put an end to the duopoly of the BJP and Congress in the state or not?
In a shocking incident, popular vlogger and travel influencer Anvi Kamdar fell to her death while filming a reel near a waterfall in Maharashtra's Raigad district. The blogger apparently slipped while shooting the reel and rolled down a deep gorge at least 300 feet down. Here's a report.
Internet sensation and popular travel vlogger met a tragic end after she fell into a gorge while shooting a reel in Maharashtra. Vlogger Anvi Kamdar was visiting the Raigad district of Maharashtra when the tragic incident took place. The vlogger left for a fun outing with 7 friends on July 16. Anvi was filming the reel along with her friends when she suddenly slipped and rolled down a gorge 300 feet deep. The incident took place near the Kumbhe waterfalls of Raigad, where she was shooting the reel. The death of the Instagram sensation should serve as a lesson for vloggers who recklessly risk their lives for daring stunt.
A consumer had the shock of his life after seeing a swarm of white worms crawling inside a carton of Amul's high-protein buttermilk that he purchased. The latest in a series of such incidents has raised concerns on the makers of food and dairy items taking their consumers for a ride. Here's a report.
Startled and shocked after finding worms in his buttermilk pack, the consumer sends out a stinging social media post. Consumer calls out Amul after white worms crawl out of his buttermilk pack, urges people to stop buying products manufactured by the dairy giant. Consumer tags his post with images and a short clip of the buttermilk pack with worms crawling all over it while sharing his unpleasant experience. In a similar incident earlier, a consumer was terrified to find a severed human finger inside an ice cream cone. The severed finger was discovered by a Mumbai doctor who ordered the ice cream cone. With several such unpleasant consumer experiences coming to the fore, it is high time the government cracked the whip on the manufacturers and ensured compliance with standards.
Amid the continuing outrage over the Porsche hit-and-run horror, a similar incident has been reported from Pune. Saurabh Gaikwad, son of former Pune Deputy Mayor and NCP Sharad Pawar leader Bandhu Gaikwad, allegedly rammed his SUV into a tempo transporting chickens, causing severe injuries. Watch this report.
One after the other. First, the Pune Porsche case. And now, another instance of hit-and-run horror. 2 people brutally injured. The son of former Pune Deputy Mayor and NCP Sharad Chandra Pawar leader Bandhu Gaikwad rammed his SUV into a tempo transporting chickens. The man behind the wheel was Saurabh Gaikwad, the son of NCP-SCP leader. A video of the speeding SUV ramming into an approaching truck carrying chickens has gone viral on social media. All 3 involved in the accident were rushed to hospital where they are currently undergoing treatment. As Pune draws infamy over another harrowing hit-and-run case, concerns over road safety mount.
Amid the crackdown on her daughter for faking disability certificates to secure a posting, the mother of entitled trainee IAS Pooja Khedkar has been arrested. The arrest of Manorama Khedkar follows a viral clip in which she was seen wielding a gun. Here's a report with all the latest updates.
Amid the heat on Pooja Khedkar, whose IAS training was cancelled over alleged fake disability certificates, her mother has now been arrested. After a brief cat-and-mouse game with the police, Manorama Khedkar was picked up from a Raigad hotel where she was reportedly hiding. Pune Rural Police launched searches in Pathardi, Ahmednagar and Mumbai for Pooja's parents, Manorama and Dilip. Pune Rural SP Pankaj Deshmukh said Manorama was detained in connection with a case registered last Friday.
सुबह में महाड़ से डिटेन किया है शी इज़ ऑन हर वे और अब उनसे इंक्वायरी करेंगे, उसके बाद फर्दर लीगल एक्शन उनके खिलाफ ली जाएगी। एक होटल में वो पाई गई है और हमने उनको इंक्वायरी के लिए हमारे साथ हमारी टीम उनको लेकर आ रही है। जो भी लीगल एक्शन होगी उनके ऊपर।
According to reports, Manorama was arrested for possessing an illegal firearm. According to police, Manorama Khetkar was hiding in a lodge near the Raigad fort. With Pooja recalled to Mussoorie Academy and her mother now in custody, trouble is only mounting for the Khetkar family.